You could nevers. Anyways, um, yeah, I knew it was gonna happen. I was waiting. I really was, honestly, Savage, because like the way she talks about, I don't give a fuck about none of you, and then she turns around, and she's like, "Oh, but you're my community." But I don't give a fuck about none of you. I don't give a fuck about my mods. I don't give a
Right?
fuck about you.
Right?
Yeah, that's what she does constantly. Thank you, OG.
No, I'm
Oh
like so
yeah.
confused. Like,
I thought you had to care a little bit. Like I thought you don't have to love these people like you're gonna love your wife or your family because you don't know strangers on the internet, but you can have a love for them too. I got close to Savage over the last few years, so yes, she's like my best friend. Even though we've never personally met, our bond doesn't mean it's any less.
yet.
Eh, and that's what I'm saying. That's why I used the word yet. I didn't say we haven't met and ended there. I said yet because there will be a day I'm going to meet Savage. There's going to be a day I'm going to meet people that I actually respectfully. There's still going to be a day that I'm going to meet Grumpy. So I'm just saying these people don't know. And they're making themselves look foolish. You can speak on anyone you want, but it's these same people that don't like me that said the same lies, and I've proved 1,000 times they're not innocent. I'm not a victim, but they're not either. And I hate that KJ says, "Oh, you're a victim." No, you're not. Okay, there's a point. If you're bullying someone back and you're cussing them out and putting deceased stuff of them back, you're not a victim at all. You're not at all. It doesn't matter if you changed a few months later. You're not a victim at all. Dalton's coming. Oh no, I'm not. Oh no, I'm not. I feel like I'd be cursed. Okay, I don't like funerals. I don't go to anybody's but families. I'm a very superstitious person of that. I feel like it's bad juju to go to someone else's funeral. Like if you're friends though, you're my family, so you count. But if it's like stranger, Katie, no, no ma'am, no ma'am. I'll light a candle for you. I'll light a candle for you. I will do that. Okay. Yeah. I don't like funerals. No. I always look at people in the casket. Y'all ever done this? You ever looked at somebody in the casket and thought they were still breathing because their body looked like it was breathing? I panic.
Because I have an anxiety. I have a really
I
bad
do. I
anxiety
look down
attack.
in that casket and I look at their chest and they look like it's moving. Like it's creepy. I'm like, are you alive? I know you ain't just lying. They ain't lying right now, are they? Are you alive? Hello, can you hear me, Grandma? Hello. That's what I did for real. Her stomach looked like she was moving. I said, Grandma, you alive? Y'all, that might be morbid, but that's how what I did for real. She looked like she's breathing. Thank you, Grumpy. Thank you,
Because
thank
in
you.
that
Oh
mind,
no,
you
that's
want her
Devil.
to
Oh,
be, you
thank you,
want her to be
Devil.
alive. You want her, you know.
Mhm. I just was gonna go back and talk to KJ and talk, and I was gonna be able to look. I know it got a little heated earlier, but you gotta understand, I reacted. It wasn't like I was just trying to be an ass. Y'all called people things that they wasn't, and that term I'm getting irritated now with. If y'all don't want to fight for that term to be used on the real people and stop being used on people that don't deserve that, you're part of the problem. I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you are a P3DO, you don't deserve to be on Earth. I'm just gonna say it, okay? I don't think you deserve any part of it. Send them to Mars. Okay, I don't believe to unalive, but I'd say send them to Mars. Send them to Pluto. I don't give a fuck. Send them out of fucking Earth. But I'm gonna say this right now. If you're an innocent person and you've ever been accused of that, I am so sorry. That can ruin your life. It has ruined people's lives. It has actually put innocent people in jail just because they got guilty and said, oh, they did this because they broke up. You guys, enough is enough with the fakeness and come back to reality. There is real people that are really creeps like that. I've said stupid shit out of my mouth to people, cussing them back, things like that. But there's no way in hell I'm ever going to talk to a minor inappropriately. I don't give a fuck what you guys say. And I don't have to sit here and let you keep saying it over and over and over. Just like Riz and all them want to say, it's true. None of it, what you're saying about me, is actually true. Okay? There's probably 1% of everything that you've said about me in the whole fucking year actually true. The rest of it is your exaggeration. And I'm going to say exaggeration because when you get mad at somebody, you exaggerate the story and make it into the story that you owe, and then you speak on that story. And every time you listen to that story, it changes a little form. And if you listen to these people, they always make it worse and worse and worse. It started with one story, and now we're at 20 different stories. Now we're at 20 different topics. Now we're here. Okay, well, let's settle this. What have you done to insult, belittle, harass, go after family, or do any of the harms that you've done? I'm tired of you saying, oh, Dalton does this. Lake Lady, what'd you do? You want to talk about it? All right, let's talk about Philly, you man bitch. You want to talk about what you've done? Oh, y'all don't, right? No. Becca, you want to talk about what you've done? Going after the mother of my child, contacting her, putting up text messages, lies, hurting a child. Blue, you want to talk about what you've done? Put up my dead family, made accounts of me, called me slurs, coached a woman to say I touched her child. So, I mean, and there's a list that goes on and on and on. You know why I didn't bring Melanie up? Because I respect Melanie now. Because Melanie was the only fucking person that came up and said, yeah, Dalton did some shitty shit. He said some really fucked up shit that I still might not ever get over, but I said things that hurt him too. I did some really shitty shit too. I hurt him with his babies too. She was the only fucking one. Katie has even said, Katie's done some fucked up shit to me too. I fucked up and messed around with Katie. She's fucked up and did some stupid shit too. Yes, I'm gonna say it. But Katie has lightened up a little bit. Even though I don't know what she does in the back end, I just know what I see in the live streams. I just know what I've seen lately, and that's all I'm taking. And that's the thing that people need to see this. If I am willing to see a change in Katie, they got to be willing to see a change too. And it does not happen overnight. And for anyone that says nobody's changed, I'm not in the change that you want because I'm not going to be ideal to you. I'm not. No one is ever going to be the ideal person that you want them to be. They're never going to be. They make mistakes. They do faults. They are human. And I promise you this, when you stop fucking looking at people's flaws as much as you do and try to see the heart that some people have, you're actually going to see some pure in them. Not all hate, not all angry. Why am I angry? Because that is a real bad accusation to classify me as. Call me a piece of shit. Call me whatever you want. But you can't call me a bad dad and you can't call me a predator. That's the two I don't stand on. And I will
I
fight you.
want to
Go ahead.
I want to address Miss Cassie. That is a lie, ma'am, because Mr. Blue was over there in KJ's live talking on Dalton. So please, don't do that.
And that's true, because I seen it. I heard it. I know. And that's the same thing as the other night with Blue. This is what pisses me off with Blue. Blue comes in and says in literally KJ's live that I hope you're doing better. I said, don't address me, Blue. Later that night, they share a live to me. So I go in Dommy's live. Blue wants to bring up, what about my grandmother? And trying to act like, oh, now you're going to redrag things on us. No, 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 we're not going to talk about your grandmother. Let's talk about all of it then. Fuck it. Okay, Mr. Coaching women to say bad things on their children. Let's fucking correct it. I've done things, Blue has went real life. That's the difference, okay? I've done things on the internet, Blue's went real life. I don't give a fuck if Blue likes me. I don't give a fuck Blue misses me. I don't want to be around Blue, nor do I want to look at the rainbow anymore because it's got the color blue in it. So let me tell you this. These people are not obsessed. We're not going to use that word, okay? They're disoriented, all right? They do not realize that they are so attracted to somebody's appearance of the what they're going to do next, not appearance of a nature of meaning sex. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying lust. I'm saying appearance, meaning the next second they come on, they got to be right there to see exactly what's going to happen the next time they fart, the next time they pick their nose, the next time that they get irritated. And you know what's going to happen? It's never going to be both of them said shit to each other. Both of them was wrong. No. Look at what Blue did. Look at what Dalton did. Look at what Becca did. Look at what Katie did. Grow up. This pointing finger shit doesn't work. I could be doing it every day. I could do everything you're doing every day, Blue. I know you're watching. I could do everything that every one of you is doing every day. Showing every video. Showing every clip. Showing every time we fought. Why? To make you resurface trauma? To make you reopen wounds that you ain't healed from?
Tap, tap, tap.
If you're going to heal, I'm green lighted. I don't know. If you're going to heal from it, you do know that means that you've got to get away from what's broken you. Do you understand watching what broke you or being around the things that broke you is not going to heal you? It is never going to make you get better. You can dislike whoever you want. But when you are sitting there controlling your life around them, They won. You didn't win. Not at all. You didn't win. Every time that you think that you're winning, every time that you think you're one-upping or gaining something, you're actually falling worse because you're showing who you are, not who they are. You cannot go and say, oh, damn, it's still. Y'all just don't like the truth, right? Y'all don't like the truth, right? Why are you hiding your faces all the time? I'm Bob Marley. Do you want to see my face? I don't hide my face ever. This is no filter. Look, when I smile, you even get my cracks. Um, who's hiding? I Bob Marley. I'm in Oregon, I'm legal, but I still can't on TikTok. It's illegal. But why are you so worried if I was on gingerbread? Or if I was on a filter or off camera? You know I can turn the camera off too, right? Hold on. Let's show you that magic. Why does it matter? You're hearing us. You're sitting here, right? You're so inserted in it. You're so worried about what the next thing's going to happen or well, you need to know the surface of it. So explain to me, what's the fucking difference of this or a fucking filter? At least I had the gingerbread on so you had some animation or something moving and not bored. This is kind of boring, ain't it? I knew it was. So before you comment stupid stuff, maybe stay here for a minute. Again, I don't respect you, KJ. I don't, okay? I did respect you. I did. That was the difference. I don't now. Because you tried to make it like I was messing with children too. You turned Lynn's situation. You said, oh, what was it? You wasn't raising the boy at 18. He was 12. You was what, trying to infatuate yourself with him? Who the fuck in their right mind ever says something like that? Who says an 18-year-old cannot raise children? Who the fuck says an 18-year-old cannot help raise a 12-year-old? Are you fucking delusional? You know there's real people in here that lose both their parents and at 18 they have to take their siblings on? But you don't see that, right? Right, KJ? Because, what, you've been so
The
well?
16-year-olds out here taking care of kids.
Well, you say you're so wealthy, right? You grew up in the best fancy life. You was adopted, honey. You know why? Because you had no good life before that. You wouldn't have had a good life. You had family that was in war, that didn't want you. And you got adopted. And that's a true story. That's not being mean. That's what you said. Your mouth. You was adopted because of war and your parents didn't want you. So I'm going to repeat to you again, okay? You got blessed to be adopted into a family. To have that, okay? I was blessed to have a family with money. I'm going to say that, all right? Oh, no. I'm not saying nothing on adopted kids. I'm saying what she said. So, Ellie, before you run your mouth too, why don't you sit here and watch? Okay? Thank you. Thank you. This is what I don't like. Y'all insert your comments and put your foot in your mouth and you make yourself look like an asshole. Just saying. If you're going to speak on it, you need to understand you're not allowed to speak on other people's lives than their children. Okay, KJ, you was adopted and don't have children. But you speak on people's parenting, how their families was broke, how their mothers and dad never had nothing. You need to relook at yourself, all right, before you judge that. You need to rethink how you come out here and you say slurs towards LGBTQ. You use hate crimes. You tell people you hope they get SHOT. You hope people's children get taken. You said, I'm going to protect your children from you. Who the fuck are you to protect anybody's children from anyone? Because what you said that with is people that put up deceased. That's doxed people. That's harmed people. Now, I ain't perfect. I've done some stupid shit too, yes. But I took that accountability with these people. The same people that you bring up in that panel. And you know why they're so quick to turn and jump as soon as we fought? Because you didn't listen to them the last week when I sat with you. Oh, they thought you was the worst. Oh, they thought you was the most toxic, two-sided.
They thought that she was taking your side.
Oh, yeah. But they love to jump in there as quick as it goes with me now, right? Well, see, now I'm not going to be any nice to any of you. Okay, Philly, RZA, Daz, you'll never get that accountability. You'll never get apology. RZA, you said you was going to get on your knees and give me a better BJ than my wife ever could, honey. You literally have sat there with people that has made remarks about my wife doing things behind the bars with other men. The children in her stomach is not even mine. The fact that these children are not even mine, y'all said, right? You put the mother of my child on green screen and said that she was 15 when I got her pregnant on Pastor Petty's when she wasn't. She was 19 actually, and I was only 24. Um, so yeah, let's talk about that, y'all. Let's talk about how destructive you've been. And remember, Blue, you always want to go and talk about me, so now I'm actually going to talk about you. Now I'm going to talk about you all the time, okay? So you won't stop on me and you want to stalk me and follow me. You doxed everybody. Truly. You threatened every woman in my box last year. You doxed them all. I'll dox you all! I still got that recording. Um, I need you to stop. And I need you to stop with people contacting my family. It doesn't matter if it's the mother of my child, my daddy, his girlfriend. I need all of you to stop contacting them. It's not right. It doesn't make any of you better. And it makes, honestly, you ugly. I might have been ugly, but it makes you ugly. Do you want to say, they try to correct PP? It's still, without being mean here, Katie, all of you's done me wrong too, though. And y'all have all bullied me too. I might have bullied at one point. I might have said things, but you contacted my family, Katie. Like, I'm not trying to be mean here when I say this, but I try to change and get better and forgive and look over. But there's things that I shouldn't forgive either, just like people don't want to forgive me. You got mad at me because I blocked you last time, Katie, and that's when it started back up. Because I blocked you back. Because I didn't want it no more. I'm just saying, I know, I'm just saying, if I block people, I should be able to move on. And I should be able to move on. I shouldn't have to worry about my family getting contacted. I shouldn't have to worry about my pizzas being sent to my house like Blue and them was involved with and wanted to laugh and lie and say they didn't send pizza to my house when they did. It's just stupid. It's like everybody wants to point a finger and say Dalton's horrible. Nobody wants to say, I contacted his dad. I contacted the mother of his child. I spoke about his children. I said they wasn't his. I put these pictures up of his family. I put his address up. I doxed his phone number. No one says that, though. Oh, he's a predator, though. He talks to minors. Look at this. Let me clip this and edit this 21-year-old and this 20-year-old and say they're minors and put stickers over it so they don't see who the real people are. We're just going to say they're minors. Or Brittany getting in my box saying I coached, where she was coached by Blue, saying she had a warrant. But yet, I was still called a predator because these things was accusations on my head. Because, oh, I was an easy target. Let's call him a predator. Since nobody else believes he's horrible, we're going to make him think he's the one thing that he's not.
Point out all the bad things you did, but won't take accountability for what they've done.
That's what bothers me, Savage, is because not one time has them actually got up here and said, besides Melanie, got in a box and said, I did this to Dalton too. Now, he did this to me, yes, and it hurt me, but I did this also to Dalton. We don't have to apologize, but I did this. No one does. No one does. It's the same people that are doing the most but want to speak on me. Most of you, and I'm saying most of you, not all of you, most of you have sat with people condoning the racist remarks, N-words, all right? Calling people a predator. What gives you a right to sit with people calling people predators that's not? What gives you a right? What gives you a right to go in here and call grown-ass people predators? That's not. When did we learn that word is so easy to use? TikTok's fucking made y'all soft as fuck, too, because y'all get offended by everything, but y'all are doing the most. You're harmful. You're harmful to people that want to grow. You don't want them growing. You want to break them. You want to keep it going after the accusations, after the accountabilities, everything that everyone has done. Just like on KJ's. KJ does not let accountability happen and apology happen because after it happens, she drags it on. You've seen it with me. You've seen it with the other girl. I don't give a damn at this moment. Let me say this. It's disgusting what that girl said. Yes, it's not right. She was racist. It's not right that she had that mindset. It is not right that she did what she did. Okay, no, it's not, okay? But damn, if you don't like the girl and you don't want to be around her because she's racist, that's cool, block her. But she stood up and said, I said it. I know I fucked up. I'm sorry. You don't have to take it. I'm just saying it for anybody that wants to. And y'all didn't even care at that point. You have to educate people. People have to learn to be better than their ancestry, than their families, than their moms and dads. They was raised that way. Y'all say it starts in the fucking house, right? It starts in the house. That's what y'all's wordings. It starts in the house. Racism and all this, right? Well, she's out of the house. Why can't you educate her now? Why can't you teach her? Okay, well, you're not saying it now. You took the accountability. I haven't seen you say it since. Okay, you're doing better. Proud of you. Not, you're always going to be racist. They're not always the same thing. I'm going to say this right now. They're not. Yes, at one point you was racist. One point you said things. You can educate and be better and love the world. You can come to love them and understand them and not see skin color. I'm just saying it. I don't know why people want to act like we're trying to make the world better when all y'all want to do is divide it. You have so much diversity on every spectrum of the planet, from phones to real life to jobs to even airplanes. You can't even sit by certain people because they're so jealous or rude or racist or whatever. It's true. But nobody wants to fix it. Nobody wants to let things go right because you got to keep it dragging on because you're their mom and dad or you're God. Right? Like you own them. Like you got to fix them. Who the fuck are you to fix them when you need to be fixing yourself? Thank you so much. Who are you to fix anybody when you got to fix your fucking self? Can you look in your mirror and say your mirror's not cracked? Can you look in your mirror that reflects back to you and say it's not cracked? I bet you can't. Can you open that closet and say there's no skeletons in it? I bet you can't. Can you open that doorway and say I've never said not one rude thing on TikTok to somebody or made fun of them or body shamed them or said something rude? Because I know you have. Y'all commenters, man, are the messiest. Y'all are sometimes worse than the people in the boxes fighting, instigating, calling people names, slurs. I've seen it all. But we're in a judgmental world. You know what they say about a judgmental world, don't you? You'll never achieve. When you're always jealous of someone else's gain, you'll never strive. When you always want more than you got, you'll never get it. You're supposed to need it, earn it, and challenge yourself to get there. And if you have to tell yourself you're nice, you're not nice. No. No one has to tell someone on the internet that they're a good person or they're nice. That's bullshit. Actually, none of you are actually nice. You have a front.
Well, I know I'm not nice.
No. Let me be nice here. Let me say it. You put a front on to the people you love. And I'm saying this. You can love them and be nice to them, yes. But when you don't like that one person, or you fought with that one person, oh, you're not nice. Oh no, your comeback was rude. You said some rude stuff, you cussed them back out. Just because they started doesn't mean you're not a problem too. So I'm just saying none of you are truly nice. It's if you choose to be nice. Do you want to be nice or do you want to be mean? Because it's both. It's equal. Same thing as it's free. You can be mean. That's free. You can be nice. That's free. What do you want? I believe there's good people in this world, and I believe there's bad people in this world, and I believe there's people in this world that are insecure, and that's why they hurt. That's why they hurt other people. They hurt the things around them. They hurt the people they love. I don't want to have internet friends anymore. Okay? I'm not being mean here. I don't trust y'all. The only one right now that I trust is myself. And I'm not saying that against you, Savage. Please don't take that wrong, okay? I'm saying that because every time I did
Not
trust...
because I've seen what's happened. I've seen what's happened and I totally understand.
Every time I trust somebody and love them and truly love them, I got hurt because it was lies and deception at the end of it. You can talk and say, we're not friends no more, and yeah, I hurt you and this and that, but when you drag me on and say, I got pictures of kids on my phone, and then you try to say I'm a predator, and you just do things way worse because you don't like me, that's when I can't. I'm sorry. Savage, can you talk for a second? I'm getting distracted. Can you talk to them for like 3 minutes? I gotta mute for just a minute, okay?
Which is not true because we've already seen the proof that you don't have any babies on there besides your own.
Now, I'm going to say this. Do you see how I'm acting here, Savage, and I'm not reactive to people that I cannot be around? Okay, they call me reactive. It's not I'm reactive. Let me tell you this. I get triggered setting in boxes with people because they say the meanest things about me. And they say the hurtfulest things. No matter if I try to not, no matter if I don't want to say nothing. I've took beatings on this app, just like I put people through shit. I'm not a victim. Again, listen to me. But I take a lot. And I get pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed. I will take days off here. I will stay away from people. I even got a KJ's box for a little bit. And it's constantly, everywhere I go, it's a drag of Dalton. It don't matter, KJ, what you say. This whole week it's been Dalton involved because every person you brought up has talked about me. So yeah, I have to get in that box. I have to defend my name. I have to say what they did. And you even stood up for me. You said, your own mouth, Dalton took his accountability. Are we always going to hold something against him? Accountability is not keep dragging it. That's awareness right there. You say it, you get it done, acknowledgement, change, move on. But yet, you didn't do any of that, KJ.
Sure
You,
didn't.
you didn't do none of it for nobody. You
Because
don't
we could
care
be
about
sitting there
anybody.
talking about Faith, and then she brings somebody up, and they start talking about you, and then it all starts about you. And it's like, it wasn't even about you, it was about Faith.
Well, it's just like Savage. Today it didn't start with Faith. It started with another topic, and then Jeremy came up, and then Elia came up. And, I came up because Elia, and I wasn't going to speak on Jeremy. I even tried to get him back. When I addressed Elia, okay, let me say this to anybody on here, okay? Let's say Angie in the comment. Let's just use her, not Savage. Say Angie came up right now, and Angie was getting called out for something, right? And what Angie did was wrong. We know it was all wrong. And I had sat there and told Angie, I said, let me give you an example to show you why it's wrong, but not be mean to you and say, hey, I was an adult. I did date someone older. I was 18, though. You're not dating someone that's 18. You're dating someone that's younger. So that is very wrong. You've got to see that, Elia, whether your parents agreed or not. I do see the part where your parent agreed, their parents, whatever. I get that. But that was my point. When they flipped it back around and wanted to question Lynn and say she was a creep, Lynn did not make the first move ever. Okay, let me tell you this. Lynn might have been my substitute teacher for 1 week, all right? And that was because of the fact when I was 17 years old, my teacher got sick. She came in. I never spoke to Lynn. I never addressed her. We didn't talk, none of this through school. I just remembered her being my substitute. When I turned 18 years old and I went to the bar, because in Canada, at that time, I was allowed to drink, okay? I don't know how y'all feel now because it's 19 now for y'all, but it was 18 back then. So let me tell you this. I got drunk. I hit on her. I ended up back in her house. We got together for years. I was really together for 6 years, but we broke up after 4. So at 22, I broke up with her. I still lived with her for 4 more years, okay? So I lived with her until I was literally 26, 28 years old, somewhere around that time frame. During this time, just because I lived there does not mean I was with her. I was in a different room at this time. But even if I wanted to be with an older woman, she did not look at children that way. I was a grown man. She, at first, didn't know how to take it anyways. She didn't know how to feel about someone that young liking her, but there was an adult. So I did persuade. I was like, I like you. I think you're hot. I've had a crush on you, the first time I saw you. So yeah, I got with her. It wasn't a fake let me hook up with my substitute teacher like you hear on TV. I had a crush on her. I ended up with my crush that was older than me. Oh my God. Some people like older people. I don't know why. It's weird to like older when it should be weird to like younger. I'm just saying. So me being a man and all and liking older, that's what I liked. I've always liked older women. So I got what I enjoyed, what I wanted, and that was my right. But to call her a predator is where you hurt me, because Lynn has been a amazing woman. When I tell you she doesn't come on here, she doesn't get in drama, she's taught children all over the world. She's never harmed a child. She wouldn't think about that. She's a nurse. She has children of her own grandchildren. Like, she raises her own grandchildren because her own son is in and out of jail now and on rugs. You don't know. Like, when I tell you, Lynn is a good fucking person. A good person. And I will fight her. Even like me and my wife was talking about it a while ago. She's like, Lynn's a good person. I know Lynn too. The fact that you also turned around and you said that I couldn't help raise her son at 18. I raised my brother's son at 18 because he was in and out of the army doing things. And that's a true story. I also helped raise a 12-year-old boy. I did. That needed to be took to school. I could drive. I got him up and fed him because his mother worked 3rd shift and got home 3 hours before he had to be at school. So let me say this again to you, everybody that's pissed off. I was a damn good man to her. She was a damn good woman. And I was engaged. And we almost got married. And that could have been my stepchild. And what would you have done then? You'd been mad if you'd seen me on the internet now because I'm with somebody that was 12 years older than me? Oh my God. And you called her grandmother. Honey, she's only 46 now. She's not even 50. She's only 12 years older than me. She's not that old. And I've grown 12 years since then. So I'm just saying, or 14 years since then. So I'm just saying, you want to then turn around and say, oh, what, did I have some infatuation with her daughter when she don't have a daughter? And then you said, oh, I mean the son. That boy was 12 years old. You just made accusations that his could have been stepdad that had no harm to the child or anything, had them intentions when that wasn't even true, and you put that in that air over there. That's where I didn't respect you. And KJ, I'm gonna let you know right now, and Miss B, I hope you're watching, Miss B. KJ, you have been reported. You have been reported. I'm just letting you know that fully. She took that to her brother, which is a lawyer. She called the cops, made reports, and she's also seen how she can contact your local police over there since you've told us where you're at. So I told her where you was at over there. So she's working on that to report that across seas too. So I'm gonna let you know this. If you want to play fire with fire because you spoke on her child and you called her a predator and you literally went against the law, that's your choice. That ain't mine. That's hers, and she has the money. She's got money. She'll pay for it all. But for you to sit there and do that and speak on everyone's children says a lot for you, KJ. And it speaks volumes.
Say and to say that you're
Hold on, wait
untouchable.
down.
I'm sorry,
Hold on.
nobody's untouchable.
Well, I might have 99 views here, and that's because right now a lot of people are still there, but I do have more than this usually. And like when we reset it at almost 200, um, our views dropped down to 230. She only had 100 and something when I came in there. I brought it up to 500. I ain't lying to y'all. I'm not being exaggeration savage. Did I not bring that live stream up to 500 people?
Yes, you did. And that
So,
happens every time that you get in a box.
because I'm popular when it comes to these talks because it revolves around Dalton. A lot of it, when you hear Faith, there's Dalton. When you hear Jeremy, there's Dalton. When you hear these other people, there's Dalton. When it comes to KJ lately, there's been Dalton. So I'm gonna tell you this, and I love using this word now since I like to use the word y'all. I'm gonna tell you this, KJ. You see how I'm using what you're saying? You see how I'm using the terms? I'm gonna say what you're saying. I'm gonna use your complex, okay? KJ, if you feel that you're a better person by doing this, that's awesome. I hope you're proud. I do hope you sleep good at night. I'm not going to wish anything on you, all right? But the fact that you even said over there, I'm proud I don't have children because I wouldn't want to be some of the parents you are, shame on you. Because some of these people are good parents and they've been lied on this internet and bullied and they work hard and some struggle to just make sure their babies eat, but they get them fed. You don't know how hard it is to be in poverty. I was there at one point. I know how it is to be homeless when you're a child. I went through it with my mom, and I don't like talking about that. See how I stuttered there? A speech impediment gets me sometimes. I know what it's like to also be poor. You need to know that. And y'all want to say I sat in my car all day, don't take care of my kids. Actually, I've been inside so much in this past fucking few months. You don't even know. More time with my kids, more time with my wife, more time with all of it. And the fact that you make a point because I came out to my car away from my kids so they don't hear this, and I come on here for maybe an hour or two. There's 24 hours in a day. 2 hours out of that day doesn't hurt anything. It doesn't make you not a parent. KJ, I'm going to respectfully not wish children on you because that's a horrible thing what you did. I hope one day that you don't change your mind, find a man, and then end up pregnant and regret it the way you speak on children. Yeah, she was defending me yesterday and the day before, but today she called me a predator and said I like to mess with my 12-year-old stepson. Mm-hmm.
As she flip flops a lot.
One second, y'all. I'm talking to my wife. One sec.
Yeah, for the love of art, she's always on. Like, I wonder if she ever sleeps, man. Yes, she does. She wants the views and the attention.
Oh no, it ain't just attention. KJ tells you she does this for views. It's not TikTok, okay? She's delusional. She's not streamer. She's a TV show. All right, called the King John Show. It's not streaming. It's a show. All right, get it correct how she says it. Okay, you're on her television show. All right. During this time, she wants money, and she wants the clout. She'll tell you, yes, I'm a show. I want people to watch us. I want clout. People who don't sleep usually have so. Oh, we know. Oh, Candy, we know. The girl hasn't washed her hair in 4 days, has wore the same black shirt and the same robe for 2 weeks. I'm not joking. I'm not joking to you. I'm not joking to you. Has not washed that robe because there's still a stain on it on the left corner where she spilt food on it eating the other day. And it's still on it. That's disgusting, KJ.
Yeah.
For you being rich and having that beautiful shower in that big ass mansion you call. Girl, I'd be loving them showers. I would be jumping in that big ass claw tub that you have that you set down on the floor the other day in. Girl, there ain't no way in hell you can't get me in the shower. I feel nasty if I ain't took a shower every day. I really do. I miss a day and I feel nasty the next day. Straight up, I feel nasty. I'm like, I gotta get a shower right now. I know, because she's been live bragging. I know, look, okay, and then she's gonna show her shoe that's got rippage in it, but she wants to brag about her shoes. But then all her shoes in her closet, I want you to know they're not luxury shoes. They're not. I looked them up. I literally took a screenshot, went to Google, and she has a bunch of Nikes, a couple Converse in the background, black ones. Then she has some weird South African brand. I don't know what it is, but it's a cool looking shoe, but it's only $130. Like, all her shoes range from $100 to $130. And then she bragged on her 1982 Rolex. It was a 1982 Rolex. A 1982 authentic. Let me say it like she does. Authentic Rolex. Thank you, Lisa.
She does the same thing that Gucci does. Flashes her money and just.
Also, she keeps her Rolex in a knockoff Louis Vuitton box. If you would have screenshotted it, on the sides, the Louis Vuittons flip backwards. I'm not joking. Get her to show you the box again. On the side, the Louis Vuitton's backwards. It literally says VL on the side. It doesn't say LV. It says VL. And the L's facing the right way. Yeah. But I didn't want to call you out, Miss Rich Girl. I did not.
What's that wooden spoon about?
She's gonna smack you with it. That is her spoon.
Oh, okay.
It's her spoon, Mama.
Oh, she got dreadlocks?
She does. She has on the side, but then she has her hair in a bunch. So she has like a little dreadlock right here. Like, it's one. I think it's the culture, like they did the one or two. So she has it tucked. But when she pulls her hair down, you can see it. And then she has a bun. So she has like her hair up, the two dreadlocks right here on the side, and then she has the bun.
And them dreadlocks should not get washed. Their hair might matted together.
Well, she doesn't wash it anyways. I'm not trying to be mean, but she don't wash it anyways. Like.
Yes, babe. Can you do
Who's her crazy mod Firecracker? I seen her with. I don't mind Firecracker though. Like, that's the thing is, like, I don't really have a problem with anyone else other than the people that inserted today and KJ. All right, see, Firecracker came up and she didn't insert. She was just like, "Wow, it's been a show today." Kind of just sat there. She's like, "I'll drop down," you know. Firecracker, I even shared it to me. I was like, "Why are you sharing this back to me? They're putting accusations on me that's not true." Why does she keep calling people that too? You know that's offensive, right? That's actually an offensive word in her culture. If you search it on Google, what she just said, I'm not going to repeat it. I'm not getting in trouble for it.
No, right, but it's up to you on how you make
It's very offensive, the things that she does and says.
With everything I've been through, KJ, I could sit here and feel sorry for myself, but why? Just fix it so I can go on with my life, okay? And I laugh when
that's Mama Dude.
What's crazy is the guy that she claimed that was her brother said that she got her mama's looks but her daddy's money.
Yeah, that's Mama Duke's talking right now.
He is beautiful.
Thanks, my snowman.
Mama Dix, you want to tell them how you claimed I spoke on your minor children, grandchildren, when I never spoke on your minor grandchildren? I spoke on the adult one that was in my comments. That was 20, what, 8? 28? When did I say I was 28?
Because he's turning 11 soon.
I know, okay, I had to make sure
Yep,
because he was
she
here.
was 28.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, she mocks Americans in The Voice. She says the R word. She says slurs against the LGBTQ right in front of somebody that just got called them slurs over and over and over, and then decides to say them herself while trying to educate someone why not to say them, but saying it herself. Sure did. Sure did. She has told people to go SHOT themselves. That she hopes they get SHOT. That people don't ever have children. She wishes their children would get taken from them. That she is going to call and protect them children if she was in America. Oh, yeah. KJ is just the start of it.
I tried to follow you and you private.
Oh, yeah, Angie. True. She called me a predator and a grown-ass woman today because I dated an older woman. Angie, because I dated an older woman today. Do you know I was 18 and I dated an older woman that made her a predator? Because I was an adult, a male adult, and the fucking classification of human nature, a man. She was a predator, though. And then I apparently wanted to touch her 12-year-old boy because I raised him. That's her education on it. Because I was 18 raising a 12-year-old with a woman that was older than me, helping her raise the child. I apparently wanted to touch that 12-year-old. That's what she said. True, honest to God.
Exactly, but that troglodyte.
And then, there's that word again, which is very offensive in your language over there and your culture. Very offensive. That's a slur, by the way, if y'all don't know over there. That is a slur to a South American and African, South African, sorry, I said American, South African.
KJ, is I had to go in, and so since I have been coming in here, I have like a ton of people wanting to follow me.
None of it's true. None of it is, and that's the sad thing. And she literally was like, he condones predatory ways. No, I don't. I sit there and stopped being friends with Aliyah because Aliyah got called out and found out that she was dating a 15-year-old at 23. The fuck?
And Aliyah runs over to MJ's live, like, what the fuck?
I know, then she ran to the enemies talking shit, like, instantly. I was like, Aliyah, are you fucking kidding me?
Hold on.
If you can fight in wars, then you can date an older woman. That's what I'm saying, though. If I was living on my own. Let me say this, okay? If I was still in school, and I lived at home with my parents, and I didn't have no job, no income, and no car, I could see that being weird. Like, being in school still, and, like, that aspect. Y'all, I was out of school. I was in fucking already going on 19. I was halfway. I was 18 to 19. On top of it, what's the problem with me liking older women?
Oh yeah, Dalton's live right now.
Oh, I got her restricted? For what?
He's not talking about us though.
She got a live restriction. Go report her now. She got a live restriction. If you report KJ now, since she said she can't go down, you can get her taken down. You can. She lied to y'all, by the way. She don't have no special account. She said that because she don't want to go down. You just ain't reporting for the right stuff.
The thing is with Dalton, right?
Yeah. Oh, there I am.
He's trying so hard to prove that he's not what they say he is, and he keeps proving that he is.
I have never proved I was a P3DO, and I have a right to prove I'm not that. I have a right to prove I'm not that. What the fuck do you mean?
Is on you. They already contacted a lawyer, please. Okay, that's fantastic. Email.
I didn't contact them. She did, and you don't know what Lynn's pull is. You don't know who she knows and what she can do. Her brother's a fucking lawyer, for Christ's sakes. Actual real fucking big lawyer.
From Pinky's area, or he was, but he's with Diva now.
I ain't with Diva.
What? Let's see.
No, we not.
Bitch, who lying? Firecracker, who the fuck you lying about? I was with Pinky's group, then went to Diva. Bitch, I was friends with both of them, and then I stopped being friends with Diva because Diva's a racist, and she wanted to call me a pedophile.
Thank you, love.
Girl, I don't want to sit with you.
But it's not because I'm on.
I don't want to stand with a bigot. Oh, did I say that?
I've never been.
Sorry. I don't want to stand with somebody that's homophobic and racist and a bigot and talks about Americans the way they do.
Okay, Chris.
Did somebody just say he was over with Levi?
Yeah.
Who the fuck's with Diva?
Dalton's in with Diva right now.
No, the fuck I'm not.
Oh, hold on.
I'm sitting right fucking here, you weirdo.
Y'all better come live right. Y'all better come my live right now. Cause who the fuck is? Where's Diva? Where the fuck is Diva? Where the fuck is Diva? I need
If
to
she
know
came in
that.
here, I'd give her a piece of my
They
motherfucking
ain't threw no
mind.
fucking fishing rod at me and thought I caught the fish in the hook. My vein might pop out. That don't mean it's hooked. Grandma,
Love
you
and
stupid.
Spades? Do you
Who the
see
fuck
Diva
with
in
Diva?
here? So Love and Spades just came in here, and she's one of KJ's mods.
I am my own live. Stupid.
It is.
Dalton, that's me.
Not the names, but Mayo's over there. Catshot. Wait, hold up. Which one is Diva? Wait, what? Oh, Diva's you're talking about.
Diva's the big screen.
No.
Oh my god, I gotta hurry up. I gotta go in just a minute, y'all.
Which lady on the screen is Diva? She's not on the screen. She goes.
Y'all, me and my wife's going out to eat in the casino. We're gonna enjoy our night. All of you Fupa Hoopers can kiss my ass.
Really?
So over this shit. Hey, Savage.
Big.
Savage. You get to be spy duty, okay? You get to be spy duty.
Hey, Savage.
Hey, we're
What
watching
about me?
King John. I am not with
What about
Diva.
me?
You fucking ratchets lying over on me. You fucking grandma.
We're watching King John. I am not with Diva. You fucking ratchets lying over on me. You fucking grandma.
Yeah, keep laughing over there, grandma.
Bro, Dalton, settle the hell
Say
down.
something south about
I
me,
am
bitch,
settled.
because
Do
I've
they
been
not
nothing
realize-
but fucking
Do
nice.
they not realize I'm from Alabama, like originally the South, and this is how we get. Like, this isn't rowdy. This is how I talk. And like, if y'all can't handle it, then damn.
So she understands the disabilities, right?
And this is how we get. Like, this isn't rowdy. This is how I talk. And like, if y'all can't handle it, then Dalton.
Rawr.
We don't care about Dalton.
Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me through their live stream. Jesus mercy.
Yeah, don't worry, we can firecracker. It's the end. Dalton is done.
Daughter is done.
Yeah. It's Dalton has now officially been blacklisted.
I've been blacklisted. By who,
You're in
girl?
another country.
Where the fuck? What are you? You're not even famous. You're irrelevant.
Cook it.
For you to say that he's blacklisted, though.
Blacklisted, y'all. Yo.
This is like Dalton. I mean, he does.
He says, you're just a person
They
on the
think
fucking
I'm really-
internet.
They really think I'm butthurt. I'm actually not. The fact that I'm on here, at least being a civil person enough to defend myself on them accusations and coming on and talking about it. See, I could not even talk about it. I could ignore it, let it go. But that just makes me look like a creep. Anybody that's called something they're not is going to stand up and get irritated that you keep calling them that you keep trying to make them out like something that they're not. So yeah, why am I not allowed to get passionate and hurt because you called me a predator, something that's very disgusting, and then said I wanted to touch my 12-year-old stepson?
That's fucking sick.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Sick
Angie.
bitch.
And then she said I was blacklisted. I want to know, am I blacklisted from South Africa? Or am I blacklisted from South Africa TikTok? Or am I blacklisted from South Africa King John Show?
Right?
She's trying to make a cult. She's got a cult. It's just not called a cult there. It's called Delusion Land. They don't drink grape juice. They drink Kool-Aid. They can't afford grape juice. They had to get the 10-cent packets. Yeah. They can't even afford the communion crackers. Okay, they had to get the knockoff non-saltine crackers that didn't even get the salt in it. Yeah, they can't even get the good crackers to eat. Okay.
Right.
All right, y'all. Well, I gotta go. I love
You're
y'all. Savage, I need you to be my
An
spy.
amazing time.
I need you to be my spy for me. You know what to do. If you see anything that I need to know, you know how to reach me here or Snap, wherever. And I love you.
I love you.
I love y'all all. For real, I know a lot of you don't know me, but I want to say this to all of you before I go. I just hope you give me the pleasure of understanding, as I do have a past like all of you, and I've made my own mistakes on this app. I truly have. But I hope you give me the time to see the change. Now, if I fight with somebody because they're calling me pedo and all this, you can't get mad at me for fighting with them. That's a fucked up accusation.
Right?
You just can't get mad at me for that. I have a right to fight them, okay? I don't care if you're man, woman, whoever. You don't call someone that. That has children. You just
Nope.
don't.
Label somebody
You
that's
don't.
not that.
Yeah. So if you see me fighting with these people, it's because I have a right. It's not because
Yes,
I'm
you do.
being
You have
fake.
every right.
Like people
Yes.
label me as a D writer. I'm like, excuse me, what?
I know. I love how everyone's S-ing my D, as Rizzo says. But damn, I don't get that much in life anyways. But damn, if I
Oh,
had...
but Rizzo loves to fucking talk on my
I'm just
DV,
gonna
bitch.
say-
Shut the fuck
I'm
up.
just gonna say...
Right?
Hold on 1 second.
I'm hoping you found a connection to where we're going. Dr. Wade is a crackerjack medical examiner and one of the best pathologists.
All right, sorry, I had to mute for a second. I just want to say this. If I was getting that many BJs, I'd probably be more pleasant in life. Especially from everybody, since, you
Oh
know.
my god.
I just want to say, Rizza, for you saying everybody else is giving me sloppy nappies, you're the one that said you wanted to get on your knees last month and give me a better BJ than my wife could. So before you want to
Whoa!
no, Angie. Rizza said everybody's D-riding me and wants to S my D, but she's the one that said she wanted to get on her knees last month and give me a better BJ than my wife ever could. True story.
Oh, fuck no.
True story. But you telling everybody else they doing it, right? I think you're dreaming,
Right.
girl. I think you're really...
Respectfully, I would fuck your wife. Sorry. I have much love for you, but I'd
people
fuck
would.
your wife.
If you saw my wife, most people would, and they are jealous because my wife is very beautiful and has the most amazing life that they could never have. Honestly, the money she makes, our wonderful children, our home alone, they're jealous of. Okay, most of the people that kid, and I'm not being mean because I'm proud of this. Okay, I didn't always have this. I'm proud of this. Now, hey, King John. You know, I lived in a mansion 2 years ago, and Savage and many people can tell you that. There's videos of me out there, so it's not that fancy to live in a mansion, honey. It's really not. And if you don't believe me, I'll show you videos because they're still on my 200,000 account. So, money's not everything. Can't take it with you, and you can't wipe your ass with a dollar bill without getting a paper cut because it's not as easy as toilet paper. So, if you want paper cuts and hemorrhoids, keep coughing about it. All right, bye, y'all. I'll see y'all back later.
Bye.
Let me say bye the right way. Bye, y'all. I'll see y'all next time.
Yes, bye.
No filter at all, since they all sound fake. No filter, bitches. Even tired, Dalton. You get the tired. Oh my God, I'm so ugly. No, I'm not. I'm just saying that just to be an asshole.
No,
I love y'all.
you know.